forget everything you know about low-cost airlines, and let me introduce you to AirAsia. I flew to AirAsia from Bangkok Don Mueang to Singapore recently on one of their brilliant A320s. It was, well, exactly what you'd expect from a low-cost flight like this, and though it wasn't amazing, it did get the job done with a very certain AirAsia flair. So, let me show you the whole thing.
Welcome to Don Mueang Airport in Bangkok. I will be flying AirAsia today from this airport to Singapore Changi. It's AirAsia, so let's get checked in and get ready to go to Singapore. There we go. It's not showing yet. We're flying AirAsia, but it's not showing on the departures board yet, because our flight is at 1 o'clock, 13 o'clock, and it usually shows 3 hours before. So be warned, your flight hasn't been cancelled. Arrivals hall. Departures hall. Here we go. Check in for AirAsia on our flight to Singapore. So what I've realized is that it looks as if AirAsia weighs baggage, and 7 kilograms is the max, so make sure that you bring around 7 kilograms. There we go. Done.
Check-in was quick and easy, and please make sure you pack to the right weight, as AirAsia are very strict for carry-ons. Security was spilling over into the main terminal, and no proper queuing system was used. There was a lot of confusion.
So here we are. Welcome past security. We are now here. Security and passport control is quite chaotic, and I can see why Suvarnabhumi was created, because the air traffic that Thailand gets, it's like, can't fit in this tiny airport.
To be honest, Don Mueang just isn't big enough for the traffic it's getting. Suvarnabhumi exists for a reason.
There we go. So, Suvarnabhumi was built not that long ago, actually, and this airport is 110 years old, so it's really quite old for the amount of attention that it gets. So it's kind of turned into Thailand's London Stansted Airport. It's where most of the low-cost airlines fly from, and I would say it's Bangkok's second airport.
Now, Don Mueang has become quite famous for pictures of people playing golf in between aircraft taking off and landing, and that's because Don Mueang has a military golf course in between the two runways. I'll put on some pictures on the screen right now. It looks incredible, and I would love to play there someday.
Now it's only a few days after New Year, and they're still playing Christmas songs. Thailand. Why? AirAsia also operates AirAsia X, which flies long flights. So, the plane is not here yet. Obviously they're doing a kind of Ryanair approach where they don't really get the plane here until quite late. And I am probably sitting on the aisle, which isn't bad. I'm not saying that it's bad, but yeah.
Today, we were parked at gate 24, boarding in groups. I was in group 2, which felt a little random since my seat was all the way back in row 22. Today's aircraft was an A320-200, registered Hotel Sierra Alpha Bravo Papa, one of dozens in AirAsia's fleet. This is your standard A320 low-cost cabin, a 3-3 layout with 31 rows total. Thai AirAsia has a section at the front and at the exit called Premium Flex, which gives you a bit more legroom and some baggage perks. Here I could just not find the seat type. It is pretty standard with a good amount of padding. The legroom was just basic and there were no power plugs, no USB-C or universal. This setup is perfectly fine for a 2-hour flight, but you're definitely gonna want to bring a power bank and maybe some pre-downloaded entertainment.
ท่านผู้มีเกียรติคะกรุณานั่งประจำที่ตามหมายเลขที่นั่งบนบัตรโดยสารเราขอแนะนำ
I just want to give a quick shout out to the guy in 22A who swapped seats with me so I could get the window. Wow, absolute legend.
Thank you, thank you.
And what was really nice was that the seats came with individual air vents as well as the reading lights. Brilliant. Thank you so much, AirAsia. You are much better than British Airways.
So here we are on the aircraft. So the really nice guy who was previously sitting in the window was really nice and let us, swap seats. And so here we are, AirAsia A320. It's a very dense configuration, but it works. It's actually quite a comfortable seat with good padding, and the armrests are quite thick actually, and the seat reclines. It's not very much, or if at all. There we go. That's actually quite a lot. That's quite a lot, honestly. So yeah, here we are. There are ads in front, if you'll see it, as usual, and safety card, a meal you can buy, merchandise, stuff like that. Thai AirAsia, and they, I believe, have an in-flight magazine. Yes. So, here we are. Welcome aboard AirAsia.
And of course, the cleanliness was completely up to the regular Thai standard we have come to expect. Now, just for a quick detour, the Airbus A320-200 is kind of the default for short-haul low-cost flights these days. First introduced in the late 80s, it's become the Toyota Corolla of aviation. Safe, reliable, and absolutely everywhere. Some good examples include Frontier, JetBlue, and of course other AirAsia brands. Thai AirAsia has over 50 in operation, and they have squeezed every bit of efficiency out of them. Now, that's just Thai AirAsia. Think about the entire AirAsia fleet. Now, time for the takeoff. takeoff was smooth, and the flight itself was just really quiet. No turbulence, no interruptions, not many announcements unless absolutely necessary or to do with shopping from the cart. Now, AirAsia doesn't offer any in-flight entertainment, no Wi-Fi, and nothing complimentary. There's food and drinks for purchase, but I passed.
So, I think I'd better say this now before I forget, but I believe that AirAsia is probably one of the most blandest airlines, but probably an airline that I would be happy to fly any time of day. It's no frills, literally. It's a no frills, low cost airline that just does the job of being an airline. Like, the seats alright, the seat reclines alright. I mean, I nearly fell asleep earlier. And you can eat a meal, you can read a book, you can watch something, but it's literally no frills. So it's probably the most bland airline, but one of the most useful airlines that I would definitely fly. So yeah, that's my take on how AirAsia should work and how it does. And I think European airlines, specifically like Ryanair, should take note and not be so much into the bare minimum, but more like to be the best airline to fly with if there are no others. Like, cheap, easy to fly with, and good. Average good. And they don't overdo it. So yeah, it's a hot take tip for European low-cost airlines. Here we go.
And with the distribution of pre-booked meals and the sale of food and beverages shortly. Pre-booked your meals.
Thai AirAsia is part of the much wider AirAsia group, which basically pioneered budget flying in Southeast Asia. They're like the Virgin Atlantic for Southeast Asia, but just more budget. But then again, these days, it feels like they've lost some of their energy. Now, they are super affordable, and mostly on time, but they don't really have any proper chunk, no personality. They just exist. Now, unfortunately, my audio decided to cut out in this bathroom segment, so I will literally just tell you what is inside it. Nothing. It was literally just a normal A320 bathroom, with no frills, no extra soap, and just a typical bathroom. But still better than Ryanair's absolutely tiny claustrophobic bathrooms.
สาความสะอาดภายในห้องโดยสารพนักงานจะช่วยเก็บสิ่งของที่ท่านไม่ใช้แล้วบริเวณที่นั่งและในกระเป๋าเก้าอี้ด้านหน้าที่นั่งของท่านหากท่านประสงค์จะใช้ห้องน้ำ
Landing into Singapore Changi was gorgeous, as always. From the left window, I saw the Marina Bay Sands, downtown Singapore, the port, and much of the city. Touchdown was smooth, and we taxied over to Terminal 4, which is mostly used by low-cost carriers. landing gets a solid 7 out of 10.
ประเทศไทย1 ชั่วโมง
You hold this.
Then again, Changi Terminal 4 still beats most full-service terminals
really does
elsewhere in
look
the
fun.
world. Now, just look at Heathrow Terminal 3.
Because the guy was really nice. Okay, here we are in Singapore, Changi. We just arrived. We're at Terminal 4. That's where most of the low-cost and holiday airlines fly to. So yeah, really nice. We're at arrivals. We're just going to go through passport control quickly. Beware that there is something that you need to do before you enter. I think it's some kind of form. So yeah, thanks for watching. I think I'm just going to the Crown Plaza, Changi Airport. Really nice. Yeah. It's the arrival card. There. Beautiful terminal. I absolutely adore Singapore Changi Airport. So here we are. We've passed baggage collection and we're just going to go to our Crown Plaza. And by the way, immigration, passport control is super fast. It's completely automated now. It's incredible. It's really good.
So, AirAsia. It did the job. It got me from Bangkok to Singapore without a hitch. But if you're expecting anything more than a basic transportation, you'll be disappointed. Don't forget to charge your devices beforehand, don't overpack, and for the right approach, sit on the left side.
Here we go. The room. It's a nice loo, shower, toilet. So, thank you for watching this video. I think AirAsia was pretty good, honestly. And for what it's worth, it's a good airline in the sector that it is in. So, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all down there. Tell me your thoughts on AirAsia down in the comments and see you next time. Goodbye.